Dragon. Hey there, YouTube. This here is roughly a 3-week update on the Ember Tetras that I introduced into my red cherry shrimp tank. I did not have too many red cherry shrimp when I introduced the Ember Tetras, but currently the red cherry shrimp, they're doing pretty good. They're making little babies. The little babies are swimming around eating stuff, and they're not getting chewed up. Right there's a little baby, and there's more little babies swimming around in here. You could probably actually see a couple on the screen that I might miss, but I know there's, let's see, 2 nights ago I counted about 8 right here on this little log setup. So, updates to the aquarium. I did get myself set up with some cool new little driftwood logs to help out with the Ember Tetras, you know, their color and the tannins and everything else that comes along with it. I'm not sure, I think I already had my duckweed sitting down here tucked into the substrate. It's doing good. The leaves, I don't know if you've ever seen duckweed get tucked into. I'm pretty sure this is duckweed. If it's not, let me know. But I bought it as duckweed. The leaves will get long. They look different. They get long when you put them down deep into the, when you set them down into the substrate. When you get them out of the surface, like where they typically hang out. But there's still more up here. The leaves aren't as long as the ones up top. Everything else is looking pretty good. I did get my hands on some Java moss. I was actually looking to buy some Java moss, and when I bought that, I'm sorry, I was looking to buy some Java moss, and when I bought my Ember Tetras, I was telling my fish store clerk, my buddy at the fish store, my guy at the fish store, the guy I always deal with, I was telling him about the deal that I just missed on Craigslist for a handful of Java moss for $5. So I called the guy up. He said, "Hey, just had somebody buy it about 15 minutes before you called." So I guess the person before me bought everything. But yeah. So lots going on right now. I'm getting ready to move. Haven't put too many videos up. Kind of a little, stressed out, but that's all besides the point. We're looking at the fishies, and that's what kind of keeps me sane. I'm sure fishies keep a lot of other people sane too, for plenty of other reasons. But here we go. I got some bee pollen I'm going to drop in for my fishies, or actually for the shrimp. Fish don't really touch that. And then I got some flakes that I'm going to drop in for the fish right now. Looking to get some live food for these guys. Not sure what the best live food to put in here is. I kind of think blackworms is what I heard. But if anybody has any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. So, I think now I'm just going to shut up and let the fish eat. Actually, I'm going to turn the air on. I normally have my air stone going, but I turned it off for the video. And that's why I think they're not coming out. As well as my food's just sitting up top, and they never eat up top. They just kind of scavenge as it comes down. So, there go the bubbles. Let's see how the fishies do. There you go. Now they come out. Between the air stone that I have in here and the filter, I do have a filter system. The filter system actually has 2 arms that drop into the tank. One of them has a elbow to it, 90 degrees, and it causes a bit more current. So between the filter and the air bubbles, the air stone that I've got a lot of current in here, and they seem to really like it. They just get all over the place. They swim against the current constantly, and when it comes feeding time, they don't seem too interested in going towards the top. But when it starts coming down, they get pretty excited. So I think I have seen some mating rituals possibly taking place. I keep hearing that live food's the way to go. I haven't actually put any live food in here for these guys, but I need to. I'm pretty sure I got males and females. I've got what I'm pretty sure is I've got a male. It'll hang out down here by the driftwood, kind of claiming it as its territory. And there's a female that's been hanging out down there with it lately. It seems like it kind of comes up, nips at it every once in a while, and then it kind of rubs up against it like it's sorry, trying to make up for nipping at it, and then it nips at it again. And they just kind of seem to hang out. But like I said, when I turn off my earthstone, they seem to act a little weird. Typically, they're right out here looking for food, kind of just like they're doing without the eating part. Yeah. But I'm trying to feed them good. I'm getting some fatty bo-batty fishies in here. And the shrimp came out to eat a couple of them. These, I'm guessing, are males. A little smaller than the breeding females that I have. The color's a little lighter. I'm not sure if these are changing color every once in a while, or if I do have another darker male. But I know I've got a male that shows more color, a bit more red. So hopefully that's the daddy of all these little babies. But I did have two female shrimp that were pregnant at the same time, and looks like they gave birth at the same time. Really cool. Or, looks like the eggs hatched at the same time, I should say. Right there in the center of the screen, there's a tiny little shrimp. Alright, well, I think that's about us. That's typically what they do all day long right there. Kind of hang out that, and you got one that hangs out a little lower with the female. Two of them hang out a little lower. So, that's about that though. Fishies look happy. Everybody have yourselves a excellent night, wonderful day, a great yesterday, a wonderful tomorrow, and everything in between. Alrighty. Spring Pods and Isotails over and out.